We Think Loud season 4. Make sure you tune in because we all in. I have a question. What do you feel like? What would be a qualified mate at your age now? Where you are in your life? What would a qualified mate look like?
Well, I'm 36. I like long walks on the beach. And, no, I'm just playing. I think for me right now, I am so career driven. I'm in a point in my career now where it's just I'm scaling, right? Like I'm trying to attain a bunch of stuff within the industry so that I can make more money and be able to stand 10 toes down and take care of me and my kid, right?
Right.
So whatever man is going to come into the bubble, right, he needs to either be aspiring to be on that track or is already on that track, right? I don't like the word potential. I feel like at 36 we surpassed potential. Like that's not. That
don't look good for me right
now. Nah, not at my age. Nah, not at my age. And he needs to also have some type of spiritual alignment with Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Okay.
You got to be specific nowadays.
Hello, right? Hello,
God can mean a lot of different things.
Hello, okay. But that's where I'm at. I mean, I don't need for him to be all type of fine. I'm a sucker for a conversation. If he could hold a conversation, I'll get to know you. We can kick it from there. And
so
that's
he
just
don't
that.
have to be a looker.
He can't be a butterface now. I can't do it.
So
he can't be a butterface. No, ma'am. No.
He got to be something to look at.
He got to be. You know what?
Give me something to look at.
He can be very average. He can be very average. I just need the consistency of the butterflies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
If I get to know him,
the butterflies,
then it has to. That's where I'm at. Like I'm. Where you at?
Yeah.
Right.
Got it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the
butterfly.
butterfly.
Do you feel like potential is not in your vocabulary?
It's not. It's dead.
Right now.
It's dead.
Right.
Not at this age.
Because,
it's dead.
So because of the age.
Yeah, absolutely. Because of the age. I could have taken that in my 20s.
Got it.
Yes.
But I'm in my 40s.
Right.
Yeah.
And potential is not it because I would have hoped that all that potential you would have used in your 20s and 30s
to get yourself together
to have attained it,
Absolutely.
or on that current track.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for me, potential on things that you can do in your future, yes, right? So potential always, you're always growing and things like that, yes. Right. But as far as for me in this age, there's got to be something that you have that's established.
Absolutely.
Right.
And that's yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about you just aspiring right now at 40 something years old
I'm an
or even 30s.
Artist.
30 like for me late 30s, I could date in the late 30s too, but you got to have something going for yourself.
Got it.
Yeah. Sam?
I think for me, where I'm at right now, I actually want someone who has a degree.
Yep. So you want someone specifically that has a degree. Tell me more. Tell me why.
I don't know
how you came to that conclusion.
Because, not to say that everyone with a degree actually, always, but most time when you have a degree, to me, it shows me that you persevered through college and you have those
there's some kind of discipline.
You have something.
You care to some degree in regards to education.
Right.
The betterment of self.
Yeah.
And you accomplish something.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So,
I can see that.
Yeah.
For me, that's important.
I can see
so
that.
if you ain't got no degree, I don't think I want to talk to you at all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Even if we are living in the era where a lot of men now, they're more so geared towards entrepreneurship instead of a college degree.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with no college degree. but there's got to have been like a license
Absolutely.
or
Some
a successful
type of-
entrepreneurship,
yeah.
thing that you're doing. There's got to be that, because I'm a schoolgirl. I love school. I have my doctorate. I'm all about school. But my husband doesn't have to have that.
Yeah.
But he has to have.
What if you meet somebody and they're pursuing it? Like,
They can pursue,
Yeah.
but they have to have something right now to date that is working.
Yeah.
Like, you have to have something that's working right now.
okay.
It can't be I'm trying to make it work.
Right.
You can try. You can be trying other things to make other things work, right?
Right.
Because I'm probably forever gonna try so many different things all the time.
Right.
But at least I have something today that is working,
Right.
and so I would
Yeah.
want him to have something today that is working.
Right.
That is bringing in
in
money, that is
addition to-
successful.
In
In addition
Right.
to you continuing to pursue so
For
many
sure.
different
Right.
things, I'm all for that, because I'm gonna help him pursue everything he want to pursue.
I know that's right. So
Everything we gonna
That's
do it
it.
together.
That's right.
But I want something that, I want him to have something that is currently working, so that we
Mm-hmm.
can build together. Because I know the struggles of entrepreneurship too.
Yeah.
And it's
Absolutely.
hard, like, using your own money to try to get your business to start
Right.
and all of that stuff. And so I would want him to have experienced that, especially
Right.
with me experiencing that and gone to school for so many years. I would love to. I think that will help us be balanced.
Balance is the word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That will help us to
Yeah.
be kind of like, equally yoked.
What you ain't gonna
Yeah.
do is throw my degree at me, talking
Right.
about because you got
Yeah.
5 degrees, you
Yeah.
think you better than me. No.
I don't know.
Nah.
I need him to be successful in his own right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want nobody throwing my degrees in
Yeah.
my face like that. No.
Right.
No. And I would never throw my degrees in anybody else's
No,
face.
it's-
Like, I would never, like, even when I meet a dude, like, now I don't even say my degree. If I'm talking to somebody, like, I don't even say,
But why?
because I don't want him to get
Yeah, no, we shouldn't lower ourselves.
Yeah.
I don't know that it's
Because
lowering. It's like, I want to see how you treat me without knowing exactly
Anything
everything that I
about
am.
you. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
got it.
once I start saying degrees and
Right.
all the things
And
I'm
I'm
doing in
this,
the
and
community,
I'm
and
tired.
Then they
Yeah.
know that they need
Right.
to either step up or step out.
Right.
I
Move
get
out
what
the
you're
way.
saying. I get what you're saying.
A lot of men are
And it's so attractive when
intimidated.
they're not intimidated, though.
Yeah.
It's so attractive when
It's
they're not
so-
intimidated.
yes.
And it's so attractive when they're like, how about this? Did you do this? And like,
Right.
that's so attractive to me. It's so attractive to me when somebody asks me about Loud, like Loud could do this, or,
Right.
how was the
Right.
chamber meeting or whatever.
Yeah.
I love that
Yeah.
stuff. I love that.
She was finna get deep.
I
into
love
it.
that. I love that. Like, ask me how. Just, you know what? For a relationship, y'all, and this is probably so off topic to what y'all originally talked, but for a relationship, like, I want somebody to ask me how my day was.
For sure.
For sure.
Like,
That
how
should
was
be-
your
That's
day?
norm.
basic.
That's
That's
normal.
basic.
Like
Listen,
that.
Basic.
Maybe it's basic, yes, but it does something to me.
Yeah.
Like, the how was your day, the
Yeah.
random text throughout the day, how's your
Yeah.
day going?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
anybody piss you off, or like, what's going on, or what happened with this meeting
Right.
that you
right.
told me about? Like, the caring of all my emotions throughout the day.
Right.
Yeah.
That caring part, like that,
Got it.
I love that.
Got
Like,
it.
I love that.
Got it.
Yeah.
Now,
What
are
if-
you giving that in return?
Right.
You know what? I have to check myself too, because
Right.
sometimes I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Because now this is a
I
two-way
don't.
street. Now.
Right.
I know, and I think, you know what? In my situation, I think I was out of a relationship. Not I think I have been out of a relationship for a very long time, and so I have been having to train myself to talk to a man again.
Got it.
To be honest,
To reciprocate.
So like, sometimes like a dude would like text me, and because I don't know what to say, I just leave him on red because I don't even know how to respond. So I'll just leave him there and be
What?
like, "You didn't get my text." Yeah, but I
No,
didn't really
she
know what
got
to
it.
say. And I
Shorty.
just leave him on
You
red.
tripping,
I'm
Shorty.
serious. I
You
used to leave
tripping.
him on
Jesus.
red because I didn't know how to respond. Yeah. Because I haven't talked to a man in so long. You don't understand. My high school sweetheart took up 20 years of my life.
That is true.
He took up 20 years of my
That's true.
life.
That is true.
So I didn't know how to come out
Hey,
of that
you
and
know
then
what?
talk to a man. Like, I didn't even know what the dating scene was like.
Yeah.
Here's a good question, right? You've been out the game for a long
A
time.
very long time.
How do you train, or how would a woman in this same stance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's somebody watching that has been out the game for a long time.
I've been out the game for a minute.
How do you train yourself to come back into the game? Like, how do you train yourself to be approachable, to be, to message? Like, how do you, what's
For
I
me,
think it's natural.
and it wasn't natural for me.
I think it's natural because remember, remember Kareem was with her high school. She was with him for like a very long time, as opposed to me meeting different people. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Being in different relationships. So I think it's something for a woman, to me, that should come natural.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It should come natural, sis, if a man texts you and say, how your day going? What's going on?
But
it
she's
don't
scared.
come natural though.
Yeah.
So
It
right
was
now,
not
listen,
natural.
I literally have a text right
was
now
not.
that I have not responded to since morning.
Yeah, it did not. It did
So,
not come natural.
It
like
don't come
I
natural
had
for
to
me.
think, okay, so what am I? Because you got to understand, there was trauma,
I got it.
right? So it's like me responding how my day was like. Is he gonna take that as me giving too much? Am I giving too much information? Am I, am I letting him in too fast? Like, it's just so many things that go through my mind in a basic, how was your day?
So, and I think it's good you asked that, because it's like, how about you just let it flow?
Yeah, it's easier said than done for me.
I was just gonna say,
For
if
me,
you don't know
it
how to
is.
do that.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
what I'm
for
saying.
me.
Especially
How-
if you in your
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah, right.
So
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. You got to get out your head.
Yes, and so I have. So
You
for the
gotta
past
get out
couple
your mind.
years, I've been learning how to
Yeah.
talk to a guy,
Yeah.
back and forth,
Yeah.
and I'm responding, and we can laugh now, and we can,
Exactly.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, and like just even being in the presence with a guy, I had to learn that all over again.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like being in his presence, and I'm sitting next to him, and I'm like, how do I even act anymore?
Right.
But
Like,
it
do
make-
I lean
were
on
you-
him? Like, do
were
I
you
not?
scared?
I was.
Really?
I was scared. I was shy. I was nervous.
Yes.
I
But
was.
sis, you was always shy.
Yes.
You see what
yes.
I'm saying? So
yes. But I
it
was
comes-
nervous because of how I was treated before, I think. That had a lot
Got
to do
it.
with it.
I see.
On top of
On
the
top of-
normal nervousness of
Right.
being in front of a guy.
Exactly.
He's seeing you vulnerable in your space. Maybe he's seeing you with no clothes on. Like, what
Right.
is he going to think?
Got
Like,
it.
you
Yeah.
know, just like all of these feelings on top of, I ain't done this in 20 years.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
Now, for the past couple years, now I'm at a space where I'm comfortable. I can text back immediately now. I can, just if he come over, I'm like laid out with him. You know what I'm saying? So now it's easier,
Got it.
but if it didn't come natural.
Yeah.
And do you think it's because you had like barriers up, like a wall?
Yes,
And because you didn't trust.
I didn't
You
trust.
don't trust.
100%. I didn't trust. I didn't trust him not one bit.
Got it.
You
Or
know,
any man.
You know what? I'm lying. I'm gonna take that back. Because the only reason I let him talk to me because there was something about him that I trusted. You know what? Yes. I trusted him almost immediately.
Got it.
Because there was something about his person that was like, it was a spiritual thing.
Got it.
It was a spiritual thing. And I think that's why he was the one to help me break down these barriers because
Got
of
it.
how he was, the type
Got
of
it.
man that he was in God.
Got it.
that's
you
so,
know,
so romantic.
That
That's
he helped me break down those barriers because of the type of man he was. And it was my insecurity of trust that had those, barriers up and had to break down and had to relearn again. But he didn't do anything that made me not trust him. It was all me.
Hey, I cannot trust a dude and still go and talk to this dude over here.
Yeah.
So I think that's.
Wait, I missed that. Say
I-
that again.
I caught it.
Look, so it's women that everybody deals with trauma, relationship trauma.
Absolutely.
I got trauma. You got
Yeah,
trauma.
yeah.
Right. But I don't know if it's. I just be on something totally different. I got trauma. Yeah, I don't want to deal with this man no more or whatever.
Yeah,
if he
yeah.
did me wrong or whatever the case may be. But if Marcus texts me,
Sis, you better say it again.
I'm gonna text Marcus.
That part right there.
What? Like, I'm not following. Like, what are you saying? Like, you're
Like,
saying that you don't stick to.
She could
Like, what did you say?
even though she
Like-
don't trust a man, she could still rock with him.
That's it.
And still deal with him.
Oh,
Period.
so the
Right.
trust is not something that
Period.
bothers
Nah,
you.
I'm not.
No.
Gonna,
Oh, okay,
nah,
okay,
I'm not
okay.
holding that bag.
Because-
Like,
Okay, okay.
Because
No.
in
Okay.
the beginning, how can I say this? In the beginning, I'm showing up as me,
right.
and that's my personality. My personality when I walk in the room, I don't care who in here. I'm me.
Right.
Right? So even with a guy, that's the way I'm showing up.
Facts.
When I first meet a dude, I don't need. Why I'm.
I give him
like
me.
that.
I give him me.
Nah,
Yeah.
I ain't like that. I give him
Like,
me.
I give him
I
me.
give him me,
but there's
but I'm just
it's
saying,
a difference. It's
meaning,
a difference.
What I'm saying is, we just kicking the bobo. We just vibing, right? Whatever comes out of it, that's what comes out.
Right.
Of it.
Facts.
Yeah, that's
And
if you just vibing though.
Right. And I think a lot of times that's where us women go wrong is when we first meet a guy. It's like
We put up too much. We put up a front too much.
We put up too much. Like, go in it as yourself. Right. When you go in it as yourself, even if nothing comes out of it, it's
Be
still
fine
good.
with it.
Still,
Yeah.
because you're going to
Right.
as a friendship to
It's
begin
still
with
good.
anyway.
It's still good. So, trust for
Okay.
me, it has to be
I
built.
see what you're saying.
Absolutely.
You see what
For
I'm
sure.
saying? When I first look at you, like, why? This may not even go 2 weeks.
Right. I'm gonna go in. We cool.
We cool. I'm
I'ma
going to go
go
in.
in,
We cool.
We cool.
Right? We
and
cool.
then we build from
We
there.
vibing.
Absolutely.
And then we'll build from there.
Yeah.
I'll worry about that later.
Right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Right now, I'm getting to know you. And in the process of me getting to know you
And how you move.
and how you move with me, that'll let me know whether I could trust you or not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
But as women,
Yeah.
do we ignore the red flags
Yeah,
while
we-
building?
Yes.
I
the
definitely
trust?
think we ignore
Yeah.
red flags a lot of the times.
That's human nature.
But-
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
human nature.
But I
Because-
think-
But do you fully trust though? Are you really,
I don't know. I mean, for me, it took me about 2 years of texting back and forth with this with the dude to finally kind of let him in a certain way because the trust was then built. You know what I'm saying? So okay, now we rock because I trust you. So it took time,
right.
to get there.
I'm just a firm believer of in due time you're gonna show me you anyways.
Exactly.
So
It's
I'm gonna go in, we cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
as
ignoring
we
the
go-
red flags.
I'm not
that
gonna
it just
ignore red
make it-
flags.
Yeah.
But especially in the early in the
Yeah.
early stages, if I'm seeing
Yeah,
this,
right.
then
Yeah.
I'm
Absolutely.
gone.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, in the beginning, what am I looking for?
inconsistencies in your stories?
Right.
What am I looking for?
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for.
Inconsistencies
Because
in
if
your stories, yeah.
I got it, but if I'm going in and it's a possibility that nothing can come from it, then in the very beginning, why am I trust people for face value. Trust people for who they are.
Yeah, but
Right
if you have an
then.
intention of possibly, okay, I met this dude. Okay, he might be somebody I can talk to. So
Right.
you begin to look for
Right. Certain things.
inconsistencies.
Absolutely.
Well,
You
after
begin
a
to look.
certain time,
Yeah.
after a certain time
Yeah.
frame.
Not an initial
but
meeting
not-
if it's not gonna be nothing.
Yeah,
but,
in the beginning,
but if you
we
have
vi-
decided,
we vibing.
yeah. But if you
But I ain't got
decided that
time-
you're gonna move forward,
I ain't got that
We
much
vibing.
time to be vibing
We
like that.
So
My
here's
time
the
is
thing.
limited, so
Mm,
we ain't vibing for 5-6 years.
no, I ain't talking
No.
about that.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Yeah,
No.
Come on now.
No.
yeah.
Saying.
So how
No.
long is
Really?
the vibe?
No.
How
How
Five
long
or
is it?
6 years?
How
How
long?
long is
Hey,
the vibe?
listen,
So-
you know 5-6 years relationships.
So-
they
It's
still ain't
true.
get the
People
ring.
do be vibing for 5-6 years
Right.
each. People do
So
that.
I'm a firm believer of this.
I ain't on that boat.
So,
Situationships.
right. I ain't on that.
That's the shit. Situation
See?
shit.
See?
Like,
Sing.
Okay. I ain't on that boat.
so that's why I'm looking like 5-6 years. Yeah, no.
So how
Yeah.
long is the vibe?
So
How long is the vibe?
I figure
How
we
long before a
vibing-
man's supposed to make a call like, okay, we're gonna try this thing? Or even you. Like, how long does it even take? Like, how long do you vibe?
It doesn't
How
take that
long?
long. It doesn't take that long to decipher. Okay, I feel like I want to be with this dude. It don't take that long. Like for me, okay, 6 months. Not even for me. It don't take that long.
Yeah, it don't
That
take
let
that long.
that
I
let
kind of
me
know if I want to rock with you or not.
My mama always taught me it don't take that long for you to know whether if I'm gonna be with this person
Right.
or if this person gonna be my husband or my wife.
Right.
It don't take 5-6 years. It don't
Listen.
even take a year.
I heard for a man, they pretty much know like right off
Off
the
rip.
bat.
So and that's
Fact.
I heard
Right.
men know off
rip.
rip
they know
Facts.
a man
if you gonna be wifey or not.
exactly. A man know off rip whether he want to waste his time with you.
Yeah, and then
So-
5,
and
6
that's-
years, that's him wasting that time with you
there
because
you
he
go.
know he not gonna marry you.
Because he knows. So I figured 5, 6 years, you stupid. Because why you waiting this long?
Right.
You already know this man.
This man done told you more
This
than one
man
time
done
that he
told
don't
you
want to
one
be with
time
you.
that he don't
More
wanna
than
be
one
with you.
time that
More
he
than
don't
one
wanna be with you.
time.
And
Right.
he done
Yeah.
said it in so many different languages.
Right.
Yeah.
So then why is it so hard
Very
for
true.
females to leave those type of relationships?
Because we don't want to be by ourselves.
Because you don't want and
Oh,
let me just
man.
We don't
let
wanna
me
be
just
by
make
ourselves.
it clear. Right. We don't want to be by ourselves, and a lot of situations are financial.
Absolutely.
You become codependent.
Absolutely.
And
sure.
you become so codependent on that person or that situation until you like whatever.
And then
if
it
we
could be-
doing this,
You get
We
so
doing it.
complacent
Exactly.
in that.
Exactly.
And
You get comfortable.
you
absolutely.
get comfortable.
Yeah.
You get
You
comfortable.
could also
in
get
it.
comfortable with them treating you bad.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. For
That's
sure. That's what you're used
firsthand.
to. What?
That's what you used to.
Absolutely.
You used to that. So you
And then
like,
when Fred bring you a piece of flour from the
Say
little
it
garden
again.
shop over here,
Listen.
that's
There you go,
foreign to
sis.
you
There you
because
go.
you've never had that. You
Listen.
never
There you go.
experienced that.
there you go.
But you know
Okay.
what? I experienced that coming. Like I told you, I was in a 20-year, a really long relationship.
Yeah.
And I was used to him at the very end treating me so bad that when I actually started talking to someone a couple years ago, the little things that he would do, I'd be like, whoa, like shocked.
Foreign.
Because it was like,
Right.
whoa,
Yeah. Because if he want to do, he going to do.
like you would really do that for me?
Absolutely.
One thing
Because I
about
wasn't
a
used to
man-
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. One thing about a man, right off rip,
He going to show you if he
he
want
gonna show one thing about a man. It don't take that long.
Right.
And within the first week, if a man know he gonna rock with you,
He going to rock.
he get your nails done.
Period.
Your
Not-
hair.
Not even
Well,
that.
I don't even know.
Y'all going out. He whining and dining you, and he paying bills. Right? I'm talking about if a man know right then if he gonna deal with you or
Well,
not.
yeah, absolutely. He's going
He's
to
gonna
want to do
wanna
those
do those
things.
Yeah, I think the time that he puts in changes.
Exactly.
Like you're gonna see an
Absolutely.
adjustment that he gonna want to spend time
Absolutely.
with you.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
He gonna start saying, "Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's go."
He's
He's
gonna wanna
He's
spend
going
time.
to plan.
He's gonna. Yep. Let's. What you
He's
doing this
going
weekend?
to plan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
With a man, it don't take that long. A man know right then if I'm gonna deal with her, and if it's gonna be longevity. A man already know that. That's it. Cause when he walk into a situation with us, he walking in for what he see.
Right.
Us, we going into it based off of emotion, and a man don't roll like that.
Right.
A man roll off of what he see right then.
Right.
If he looking at this situation and he's saying, okay, this is something I could deal with.
Right.
This something I could be here. I could be here for the next 2, 3, 5, however long,
And we gonna rock.
and we gonna rock.
That's it.
That's it.
What, 5, 6, 7, 10
8,
years?
9.
Meaning marriage, whatever.
No, yeah.
Whatever it may be.
But just for you and I to just to be together
Exactly.
past
exactly.
2 years and there is no
Yeah.
plan of marriage
Yeah.
or nothing, I'm
Yeah.
gone, bruh.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
straight.
So
I mean,
that's
especially
why-
at this age, like
Right.
I can't.
So that's
I
why
can't do
now
that.
when you start talking to a dude, I ask him off rip. What
Yeah, what you looking for?
What do you
do you
want?
do you see
Yeah.
yourself being married? Like,
Yeah.
where do you see yourself
you want?
in a year? 2
But is that a
years?
first date conversation?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Nah,
You
nah.
think so?
Absolutely.
Not fair.
No,
Absolutely.
listen, and this is the problem with us women.
Yeah.
This is the problem with us women.
Yeah.
We never want to go for the jugular in
Exactly.
regards to the questions. It's a form of communication.
It is.
Not
How-
on the first date.
Come
though.
on, bro. Why not?
Marriage
And
on the
then let
first
What you mean,
date?
bro?
No,
If
no.
we're
Marriage on the
dating,
first
listen,
date?
I'm
if
not
we go
asking
on
you
a
to
date,
marry me.
if we go on a date,
I
and
ain't asking you to
I'm trying to
marry
get
me.
to know you. I'm not asking you to marry. I
Right.
want to
I just
know.
want to know
Do
What
you
your
wanna get
plans are?
married?
Like, do you see
Right.
marriage
Do
in your
you
future?
want kids?
I want to
Like,
know.
Yeah,
I want to
absolutely.
know where your headspace is.
Absolutely.
That's
because
what I
that's
wanna
going to
know.
determine
Yeah,
how much time
but-
I give you.
Exactly.
What you mean?
But in that conversation, you would hope that he would say it. You
Well,
would get in
that
between the
too.
line without
That
having to be,
too.
all right, what is your plan?
Yeah, no,
5
no,
year
not like
plan.
that.
Like,
Come on.
Not
nah,
like that.
this ain't no
Not like
interview.
that.
This
Not
is
like
a
that.
I'm not
date.
even gonna say.
No.
I'm
So
gonna
if
go
he,
date.
No.
but I'm saying if he didn't volunteer that information, then that already lets me know That's not
then
where you're
that's
at.
where
Nah.
but,
I don't
but
have to
no,
ask
if I don't ask, I'm not gonna know. Like
Right.
based on
And for some
experience,
men-
if I want to know, I'm
Yeah.
gonna ask.
And
And
for
based on
some
the
men,
answer, that's how I move.
Some men are like, men are not talkers. Not all men.
Right.
All men don't communicate. So, okay, first 2-3 weeks we going on dates. Bomb. You haven't said it. I'm gonna give you that chance to say it because we talking around it.
Right.
How many children you have? Have you ever been married? Do you want to marry again? Right? Those are conversations that come up.
Do you want more children
Do you
if you
want
have?
more children if you already have them?
Right.
You know
So
what
it
I'm
comes
saying?
up naturally in
So
the
it
getting
comes
to
up
know you
naturally.
questions
Absolutely.
is
Right.
what you're saying.
But I'm
Okay.
a first date answer question type of gal.
Right.
I'm
Oh
gonna
my
ask
gosh.
these questions because I need to know.
So it's like
I get it.
it's like if after a certain time frame we haven't touched that topic, okay, now it's time for me
To come
Yeah,
out and
understood.
ask.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
get
now
that.
it's time for me to ask because see now I want to know, you married?
Now you want to know if you married like today, like currently, right now. You married
Now I wanna
because
know
you ain't said
married.
nothing about marriage.
Because you ain't said nothing about marriage.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So
You
now you want
handsome?
to know.
You good
Yeah.
looking. You got a lot going for yourself.
Yeah. Are you married?
You married?
Yeah.
That's the first thing come to
Yeah.
my mind because why
That
you
is
ain't
true.
talked about this?
Right.
That is true.
Right?
You're right. You're right.
You dating to do what?
You dating to do what? Yeah.
What we doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
I ain't
I
gonna
get it.
grill you,
Right.
but we talking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
we opening up, having conversation with each other, because one thing I learned about a man gonna ask you. He may not directly come to
But
you
he
and
gon-
say
he
it,
gonna ask
but
you.
indirectly,
Right.
he's gonna ask you whether it's through his language or whether it might be something that he asks you around the
Right.
topic.
But that's
of.
always their play though. Men are always
Exactly.
indirect.
Yeah.
Always.
Exactly. So a man may say, like a guy recently said, well, you nice looking. What, you got some stuff going for yourself. Like, I can't believe you single. That's how a man will throw that at you.
Right.
So then you take the bait to say, oh, well, this, that, and the third. Right? So why we can't do them like that?
Right.
Why I can't come to him and say,
Oh, you handsome.
Right.
You got a lot going for yourself.
why you single?
Why you single?
Exactly.
Something wrong with you?
Period. Period. Straight up. Like,
Okay.
I'm just that girl though. I
I see.
Yeah,
I
like-
get it.
I
I get
gotta
what y'all
ask.
saying.
Yeah.
I
You know
get
what
what y'all
I'm saying?
saying.
and
We
these
think
dudes
loud.
nowadays,
Okay.
you gotta ask them because it's like honey, listen.
Yeah, nowadays you never know. So yeah, you
They'll
gotta ask.
have
You
back
have a
in the
wife or a
days-
girlfriend? Like, do you
There you
have
go.
Or both.
or
both.
or a side chick,
Right.
Yeah, you gotta
right?
ask.
You
It's
gotta
true.
ask.
It's true.
You have to ask them nowadays. Back then, your grandma would be dealing with one family. Nowadays, a man might have your family,
Right.
you,
Right.
one in Africa,
Yeah.
one in Haiti.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you got to
Okay.
listen, bruh.
Yeah.
You got to ask because
You gotta ask. It's
these
true.
dudes be out here like they be having a lot going on.
You better ask about
It's
Jean.
true.
Say it again.
Mhm.
You better ask about
Jean-Pierre.
You
Jean.
better ask about
You
You
Jean.
better
heard me? You
You
better
better
ask about
ask.
Jean. Jean Claude.
You better ask about him.
You better ask.
All
You
right.
better act. I'm telling you. Because, hey.
And then too, dating now is so different. I feel like a lot of single women
Mm-hmm.
don't want to waste their time in the early stages of get to know you, right? Like we're dating, intentionally dating, right?
Right.
Like I need to know certain things so that I can see if you qualify or if you don't qualify,
Mhm.
because time is of the essence and it will not be wasted.
Right. Like, bro, I'll
Yeah.
be 45 next month. What we doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, hey, it's not wrong with me asking you that.
Yeah.
You know? Especially
I
if
think our
if
age kind of
feel
warrants that.
Like, especially
yeah.
if I
If
feel
we
like
not
I
asking
like
that,
you.
then
Yeah.
it's like,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
yeah, what do you really want?
Exactly.
So when you meet a dude based off of his age, would that be a factor?
His age, I think I want definitely somebody in their late 30s or early 40s. I don't want
you know what?
I maybe max it to late 40s, but I like younger guys, a little younger than me. I
Yes.
do. I ain't even gonna
Me
lie.
too.
I think
I
the
do.
energy they bring is different.
Yes,
I love that.
Absolutely.
And I like around my age and maybe a little bit older, but I don't think I'm gonna push past
I don't think I could
50,
go past
48. But
so,
I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know.
I can't date
I
the
don't know.
babies.
So I like.
Well, you young, so I
So,
understand you
right.
can't go nobody younger than you.
Right.
But
How old are
I'm
you saying?
I'm 40.
You 40. You what? 30?
36.
36. Okay. I like younger guys,
yeah.
and I don't mean that we talked about this a little bit.
Yeah,
before,
right.
You know, but we ain't gonna say nothing about that. But I like younger men because, like you said,
The
they
energy
much more.
is different.
The energy is totally different
Yeah.
from a much older. Now I've dated older men, right? But them younger guys, like they keep you coming.
On your
They
toes.
keep you on your toes.
Literally.
You know, they keep you on your toes. They keep you going.
Yeah.
Right. So if I'm dating a younger guy, let's say, okay, I'm 44 right now. If I'm dating a guy and he, let's say, 34, am I asking him what he want to do? Am I asking him,
Are you though?
are you dating
That's a
to
good
get
question.
married? What I'm asking him.
Well, yeah, that's a good question. What you gonna ask him?
Oh, I'm asking because it's not. I'm not dating a younger guy like as like a.
No. I'm asking E.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
saying,
That's what I'm saying.
like,
Oh, okay,
Like,
'cause-
if I'm dating a younger guy, right? I'm 44 and he 34 years
right.
old.
What are the questions you're gonna ask him?
What would I ask him?
Yeah.
Because I think with me dating a younger guy that young, like 32, 30, 34, I think I'm dating him to have fun.
right, and so that's not what I'm talking about.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, for me,
I
that's not
feel
what
you.
I'm talking about. For me, I would date younger, like I would say like 37, 38, like that, right? Closer to 40.
Right.
But but I would even consider them,
Right.
and I'm not saying this in a cocky way,
No.
but I would even consider them because they have their stuff together.
Got it.
That's the only reason. Like it ain't gonna be for fun. It ain't gonna be like
Got
that's
it.
not the type of vibe that I roll with.
Got it.
So it's like it's because they are some material that I would consider.
Right.
Not because I'm gonna have
Right.
fun. Yeah.
Same.
Well, he may be coming into it. We both could be coming into it with the intention of,
Right.
right? But in the essence of me not wanting to ask him, you want to get married? Or you plan to get married? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I think it depends on the headspace a woman is in.
For
Yeah,
sure.
I mean,
You know
so
what I'm saying?
so that's why, like, if I'm dating younger, which is just a few years younger, right?
Right.
Not a whole lot younger. It's because their headspace is in that space to
Right,
possibly
right.
be married.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I'm even rocking with you, is because there is something that you bring to
Got
the
it.
table.
Are you dating younger? How younger would you date?
Been there, done that. I just returned to sender. Like,
Saying.
no.
Can you elaborate? What is that?
So what I like and what I need are two different things.
Two
So
totally different.
I live
Yes.
the
For
life
sure.
of what
That's
I
what I'm
like,
saying. Right.
and now I'm living the life of what I need.
Exactly. There you
So
go.
what I need now
That's
is an
good.
older man.
Okay.
good.
Okay. So
So,
you're 40.
okay.
How much older? Like what?
I've
That's
always
good.
done 5 years up and 5 years down.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
really good.
But now it's more so 5 to 7 years up.
Got it.
Okay. 5 to 7 years up. So you want to date to marry? You want to date for companionship? Like what?
I'm
what
still
boat,
debating.
What boat you on?
I don't know which boat I'm on right now. But if I find me a rich man, then
So
that
see,
will
and
also
that's-
determine which route I
Right,
go.
right.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, you guys!
Sam, I love
so-
you. I do because
I'm
I'll need him to be hell. Hey,
I need-
if you're out there,
I like the money now. I like it,
So-
but that's not what I'm looking at. Like I'm
You
not
first married for
looking at that.
love, then
so
you married
thank
for money.
you. So
Been there,
Because
done
okay,
that.
because you
and
married,
now-
I'm married
Yes,
before.
right,
Yes.
right.
yeah, right.
I get
right.
it. I
So
get
you
it.
and it's true. It is.
get it.
It's really true.
I love that. You know, if he has money, I love that.
Right.
You
I
have
love that. I
both.
love that.
Right.
do you
Love
think
and
But
that?
money.
that is not what I'm looking at. Like I'm not like even if I mess with a dude now, like and he have money, like I don't want his money.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want his money,
I
but
don't
I
want
want
his
to
money.
be able
I don't want
to
your
know
money,
that I'm not
but
going
I
to be
wanna
struggling.
exactly.
that we
Right,
won't be
right,
right.
struggling.
There you go.
No,
Right, right,
You need to have
yeah.
enough
Yeah.
money
Yeah.
Absolutely.
to
I
support
want your
me
money.
without
Absolutely.
me having to support
Exactly.
me.
Right, absolutely.
Exactly. I
You need to
don't
have
want
money
your
for the
money.
both of
Absolutely.
For
us,
the both of us.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
not just
Right.
him.
Almost like my money don't count. Like,
Right.
can your money
Right.
do both?
Yes,
Exactly.
and that's
I
how
get
it
what
is in
you're
other
saying.
countries,
True.
though.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how women, when they come over here, it's like, oh, what?
Oh,
you have
right.
to
Right.
You have
contribute.
to
They
work
be like,
and
no,
contribute.
because
Yes.
a man literally contributes to 100% in
Absolutely.
other
Of the
countries
household?
of the
Absolutely.
household, everything,
Absolutely. That's right.
and they have to do absolutely nothing. And women out here working just for fun.
exactly.
That's where I want to be, working just
Yeah.
for
Working
fun.
just
You want to
for fun.
remarry?
I do want to
I
be there.
would.
Working
Money.
for fun.
Yeah.
For money,
Listen,
she's ever
I'm saying-
Hey, it's Kareem Melissa with We Think Loud. This season, we're talking about a lot of stuff. We hope you enjoy it. And stay tuned for next season. So much more to come.